Gotta keep it moist. Excuse me for my randomness, but what's good? It's your boy Young Chocolate and the Vending Machine, and today, man, we got some stupid, dummy content for y'all today. Well, not really. It's just a story time. So kick back, relax. We about to get into this Minecraft story time world. You feel me, though? During this story time, while recording, I actually had to go to a Zoom meeting at 8 o'clock, and at 7:40, I had found Diamond, right when I was about to get off and prepare for the next class. So hopefully we can get some more diamonds and go to the nether the next time I tell a story. But for right now, this story that I'm going to tell you is my first ever fight story, and it's my only fight story. Now, I want to start off by giving you a little context of this story about my little transition from Florida to Chicago. I went from suburban life to city life, which was actually pretty tough on me. But, I made it through. I'm still here. It's your boy Young Chocolate, TUFF Chocolate as the, title, explains it, you feel me? I ain't taking no L, fucks you saying. I'm finna tell you a dub story, you feel me?
Stop the cap.
But, I want to start off this story in 7th grade. So, at the end of my 7th grade year, I was presented with the choice to either live with my grandparents or my father. And as I had never lived with my father, I, of course, opted to live with my father. You feel me? I miss that nigga. Now you can imagine my excitement going to live with my father and what it seemed like forever. But, my mother was getting deployed at this time to, her favorite place, South Korea. And there were a few things that I took from Florida with me to Chicago. One of which being, the way I spoke. And I felt more hurt back in the day and people calling me the whitest black boy they've ever met. And it was mainly because I used to try to talk to girls and they would always say, "Ew, you sound like a white boy. Where are you from?" And that would hurt my little soul, but you can't please every woman in the world. I'm already knowing. But anywho, there was also another thing that I carried with me from Florida to Chicago, which was my love of padded football. Now, I used to play padded football in my 7th grade year, and leading up to my 8th grade year, I played during that year as well. And I played, in Florida, I played linebacker, wide receiver, but when I came to Chicago, they had me play quarterback and not wide receiver, but linebacker, you feel me? And being a quarterback on offense really means that you get to run the offense and you're really the glue that holds the team together. And there was a lot of hating niggas that really wanted to see me fail. And one of those niggas during my practices would always just fuck with me. And I didn't think much of it at the time because I was like, I think that this nigga is really hating on me, so I'm gonna just let him do him. And a couple practices went by, nothing really happened, so I sagged off for a little bit. But during this time, I got into a lot of trouble with my cousin, as he was a man of mischief, as I like to say. He would do a bunch of things that I was just not used to, and coming from suburban life to city life, he showed me how to really get a little bit street smart, but I'm still street dumb to this day if you walk up to me. So, you feel me? If you see me in the streets, please don't rob me or do anything to me, bro. But anyway, I would do things that most people were not into. Like, I would be into Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and anime, which, back in that time where I lived, a lot of people were not into that, and they really called me, as Chicago people like to say, lame. And it hurt me too, but what I'm saying, I had to deal with it. So that was just something that also attributed to the rough transition that I had. But football was the one thing that I felt like could really help me be stable in life, just not focus on being portrayed as this white person who don't get no type of love from all the black people that I'm around, because this was my first time around black people for real, besides my family that lives in St. Louis. But the transition was going horribly and football was my only out. So this dude that I mentioned earlier that was always trying to fuck with me at practice, he would constantly do shit like, go out of his way to like push me after drills, or fucking like, gun for my head, trying to tackle the shit out of me during the drills, and just a whole bunch of other shit. He would call me a bitch. He would do all types of things to me that just were unspeakable. And one of the things that actually happened was that after practice one day, this is what really set me the fuck off. We were putting up our equipment, and he just took it upon himself to like get up in my face and like start pushing me without the equipment on. And I was a little scared at first, but then I thought to myself, like, you know what? Fuck this dude. He's been fucking with me the whole time since I've been here, and his ass jealous because he's garbage. I took his motherfucking spot, and now his ass was acting like a little bitch. So, I get up in his face, start calling him a hoe, a bitch, or whatever. I didn't really know how to cuss back then. Probably still don't. But anyway, I got up in his motherfucking face, and what this man said next, bro, was so hilarious because I just never heard anybody talk like that. Now, in Chicago, they call it, merching it. So that's damn near like, put it on something. And this man decided that he was going to put it on his, let me explain how this man said it, bro. He said, "Oh my daddy's soul, I swear to God, I'm going to beat the fuck out you."
Ho, brother, ho, whoa, whoa, whoa.
So this man runs up, he takes the first swing, and I don't get hit, you feel me? Quick dodging and weaving his ass. But I try to swing, it connects, but it's not really nothing to knock him out. So then after that, we get into the wrestling phase of the fight, and we're still throwing punches. I throw a few punches at his body or whatever, and then, like, you feel me, he's not really able to do anything. So I'm thinking in my head, man, this guy's really a loser. He just did all this fucking talking, because what I proceeded to do next was pick his ass up, and I slammed the shit out of him. So after I slammed him, he got up, and he walked away. And after he walked away, I swear to God, I never seen him again. He never came to football practice ever again. And no one will ever know. No one ever witnessed that fight except for my cousin. And I think after that day, my cousin definitely had a little bit more respect for me. And he took up a little bit more for me. And, was not letting people, put their foot all on my damn throat. You feel me? But
What?
That's the story of TUFF Chocolate. You feel me? I had to show this nigga that, even though I'm different from you, man, I'm still not gonna take all this bullshit. And I slammed his ass. So I had a lot more respect from the team after that, because my cousin, he had to tell the team what I did. You feel me? And what, you feel me, I was the quarterback. I had to have respect from the team. So that's basically what happened. Never saw the dude again. That was my first and only fight. So glad I can say I've been in a fight and won that motherfucker. But it's been your boy Young Chocolate in the vending machine. If y'all like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with your homies, man. And I know I haven't really been on my upload schedule, but man, let me tell you about this college shit, bro. It's tough. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. It's been your boy Young Chocolate. I'm out.